Hello everybody, it's your favorite hero Chris Nest here with another reaction video. Yes, I'm actually on time for once. I know, the world must be falling. But still, let's get down to the point here. I need to say this. Rooster Teeth. I don't know if y'all are aware of my videos, but apparently your copyright system is. I give y'all credit for each one of these. Every time. I'll link y'all in the description. Come on, give a guy some break here. I'm not even full screening it like I was before. It is ironic though in this video they're in full screen here, but come on guys, give me a break. Please, reach out to me or reach out to me something or I'll email you all, but come on. I don't want to dispute these. Because I don't know how that stuff works. I'm just asking to throw me a bone here. But with that out of the way, guys, it's death battle time, and it's Deadpool versus the Mask. Now, I'm excited about this one. My worry is it's going to be another joke fight. That is my worry. I want the Mask to win. I really do. I honestly, God, can't believe I'm saying this. I want the Mask to win. Normally, I like Deadpool, but compared to the Mask, not so much. I absolutely like Mask more. So, yeah, I want Deadpool to die. Plus, I think it'd be kind of funny that because God knows the end result's gonna be like, oh, finally, thank God, they're gonna be so happy he's dead. But let's go ahead and say this. I'm going to say it really loud and clear here. The link to the original is in the description below. Death Battle is created by Rooster Teeth, I think. Yeah, let's go with that. So please stop the copyright thing. This is where I started my channel reacting to your all stuff. I'd really like to keep it that way. With that being said, let's get watching. I had to find the play button. Merry Christmas! By the way, I believe after this one we're supposed to figure out what the season finale is.
This'll shut him up for good. Trust me, it's the perfect plan.
Let's
get started.
I like the pause. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to get the season finale after this.
We never question. Even for us, but for some people, they're more like guidelines. Such as Deadpool, Marvel's merc with a micropenis. And the Mask, who just oozes big dick energy. Huh, could have sworn that would get his attention. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win.
My third death battle? Ha! Wait, what was that about a micropenis?
And there he is.
Every famous superhero has a special something which makes them recognizable. Some are gothic knights of darkness, a showcase of order versus chaos. Some are instantly relatable, a prime example of an average person in a not-so-average world. And some are shoved in your face over and over and over again until you just can't take it anymore.
Oh, shucks. Are you talking about me? You're such a sweet talker.
Go away.
We've been through this, but why stop a good thing? Hi, I'm Wade Wilson, masterful mercenary and twice robbed of winning People Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive award. Way back, I got stuck in a seriously shitty situation called cancer. The worst supervillain. But then the good folks of Department K offered me a cure. Sounded great. Until I learned the big plot twist.
Department K was actually a sect of the Weapon X program, a top secret project for crafting super soldiers.
I like how, aka Ninja Spider-Man.
They shot Wade up with 50 cc's of hot, creamy Wolverine juice. It gave him the same crazy healing factor, but also turned his face into an improv comedy prompt.
You look like an avocado. Had sex with an older, more disgusting avocado.
Yeah. After escaping in gruesome fashion, Wade resumed his life as a mercenary, taking the name Deadpool. He's got your
I've heard this story so many times. It's kind of hard not to know his backstory at this point.
But he put that super swagger to use as an expert martial artist, though it's hard to tell sometimes because he lets himself get hit a lot.
Hey, when you have a healing factor that would make even Logan's nuclear-charred adamantium skeleton blush, you let yourself nosh on a lead sandwich every once in a while. I've survived gunshot wounds, impalement, organ destruction, supification, and even freaking disintegration. Good luck trying to take me out.
Don't take all the credit for yourself. You know you were cursed with everlasting life by Thanos during some of that.
Yeah, well, me and Space Grimace have a really deep relationship. About as deep as I am and his girlfriend. Hey-oh!
Good thing Thanos removed the curse so we could violently murder you.
An impulse I deeply empathize with.
Well, as much as I liked getting resurrected after that, I like doing the opposite to other people even more. As in killing them. With weapons, especially my lovely Golden Girls, Bee and Arthur.
That would be his katanas, which are almost unbreakable thanks to an energy field from his suit. Fully charged, they can even cut the hole.
Yeah, in the last analysis, I don't think his katanas had names. So, was that recent, or has that always been a thing?
Rocket launchers, tranquilizers, etc. to take out a small country.
And if I'm feeling cute, I might delete you later with any one of the wacky weapons of mass destruction I picked up on my misadventures. Like a gun that wipes you from history, the actual Venom symbiote.
What?
And the Seventh Infinity Stone, the Continuity Gem. It rewrites canon itself and could even make Wiz and Boomstick bearable co-hosts. I mean, maybe.
Oh yeah? Well, let's go over some of these feats of yours. Take it away, Wiz.
With pleasure. Deadpool has showcased his impressive super strength when, at one point, he stood up straight, without aid. Based on Deadpool's cannon weight and examining the distribution of mass here, we can deduce his legs can support 210 pounds, or just under 100 kilograms.
Wait, what?
Oh, or how about the time he held up this pistol? That's a Desert Eagle Mark 19, which weighs 72 whole ounces. Amazing!
Guys, what the hell? You know I can kick people through concrete walls and yank around a 6-ton helicopter, right?
Here we can see him running, much like typical human beings run. And the average male running speed is about 9.4 kilometers per hour.
Hey, I was out running a goddamn airplane. Do you know how fast airplanes are? Jesus H. Christ almighty. Do some research for once, you frauds.
Jokes aside, Deadpool can move faster than the eye can track. He's caught Captain America's shield, which can throw fast enough to slice through tanks. He's even dodged the
So impressed he stood up without aid.
of real lightning, they could be moving over 98 meters per
Okay,
second.
that's probably one of my
Deadpool's a
favorite
tough
moments
son of a
in
bitch,
the
too.
season.
He survived a sunburn from a freaking space laser, getting crushed under the Chrysler building, and an explosion that cratered an entire city block. Just look at the size of that.
Measuring the crater's volume and applying statistics for pulverization of rock, the explosion must have equaled about 130 tons of TNT.
That's like getting hit in the face with 22 monster trucks driving at top speed, all at the same time.
That's not as impressive as I thought it was, but the only
Far from it.
reason he's that durable
Unlike
is because he
Wolverine,
keeps
his
regenerating
evolution's
everything.
healing factor isn't a natural evolution, and so it seriously damaged his brain, which explains a lot.
This guy isn't just annoying as balls, he's legit insane. Talk about a terrible combination.
Well, Deadpool's insanity leads him to talk to seemingly invisible people, namely the writers and editors of each comic book he's in.
I mean, is it really insanity if it's true? That's even how he got rid of the continuity gem, by literally handing it over to the editors.
While his broken mind
Yeah,
and
wait,
daredevil
seriously?
attitude makes him incredibly unpredictable, it can often put him in over his head.
Hey, this makes me broken. Here, take it back.
Quite potent, it's not an instant quick fix.
That's why he prefers to reattach his limbs rather than wait for them to regrow.
Am I crazy? Or is your hand really small?
That's not pleasant.
His biggest weakness, though, is that he's a dumb internet meme and he should feel bad about it.
And using this mathematical formula,
What the
taking
fuck?
account
He was
of
wearing all
Deadpool's
pink.
abundance in media, we can quantify exactly how dumb he is.
You know, I've done this death battle bullshit 3 times now, and can I just say, I hope you douchebags never change. I love it. I'll be over there chomping on popcorn and chimichangas while your heads explode trying to figure out how I could possibly lose this one. Toodles!
Good riddance.
Deadpool may be an annoying clown who has menaced Marvel's good and bad sides for decades, but he's also had sex with my mom over 100 times and made her moan like, hey, who changed the prompter? Get back here, you son of a bitch!
Psychologists describe the persona as a kind of mask.
Oh, great.
designed on the one hand to make
Now
a
for the
definite
character
impression on others,
I'm wanting to
and on
see
the other
badly.
to conceal the true nature of the individual.
Right.
Basically, who we are on the inside is different than who we are on the outside. But what if putting on a mask could actually reveal what was underneath it?
Underneath the mask? You mean your face?
I don't even know how to start to answer that.
Use your mouth, it's on your face. Well, while Wiz is trying to figure out how masks work, dumbass, let's talk about one mask in particular, the mask.
Its origins are shrouded in mystery. Some say it was used as part of an African tribal ritual. Others say it was created by Loki, the Norse god of mischief.
Who knows and who cares? It wound up in the hands of Stanley Ipkiss, the slubbiest, dorkiest loser this side of Deadpool.
Regenerating degenerates have feelings too, you know.
Curious, Stanley donned the mask and was transformed from an everyman to a Superman.
Smokehead!
And now he's
Oh,
a big
boy.
green cartoon character the media dubbed Big Head.
But you can just call him the Mask. With his newfound powers, Stanley would take on the mob, get the girl, and live happily ever after. Right?
Don't let the family movie fool you. Sorry, movies. I always forget that second one.
Don't blame you.
That's how I got introduced to The Mask. I don't think that movie was that bad, but I watched it when I was little, so I might need to rewatch it and see it.
See, the mask itself is alive, and it desires nothing more than absolute carnage. By tapping into its wearer's repressed id, it can turn a nebbish nobody like Stanley into a rampaging serial killer.
Complete with Bugs Bunny powers. Horrifying.
Metafictional combat scientists like myself have long speculated about a unifying theory that could explain the source of the mask's powers. We call this phenomenon Toon Force. Think of characters such as Bugs Bunny, Popeye, and Michael Jordan. A being that wields Toon Force seems capable of accomplishing almost anything they desire so long as they find it humorous. With this power, the mask can manipulate the laws of physics whenever he likes, even breaking the fourth wall.
Oh, God, no. He can break it, too. You never said anything
Oh
about
God, no, he can break it too.
Don't forget about me!
Pinky,
them.
don't forget
Regardless,
about
Toon
me.
Force allows the mask to summon any kind of weapon
I love
imaginable
that.
from thin air.
Everything
Yeah, a
from
cameo from
oversized
Pinkie
guns and
Pie.
rocket launchers to whoopee cushions,
Ah.
dynamite, anvils, hell, anything from the good fellas at Acme.
Toon Force users can manipulate their bodies in any way they like, whether it be stretching their limbs, inflating themselves like
There's a
balloon,
good
or
reason
shaking
cartoon
into
characters
giant
don't
monsters.
typically get in these fights because it is stupid hard to actually put any logic in something they do.
Right, it's not that the mask has a specific healing factor or some such. It's more like he can just say no to damage.
He's had holes blown in him, had his head cut off, stripped his own flesh from his bones, and was blown up into a bloody pulp. He can outpace Lobo, remember him? Because he doesn't need to wait for his body to heal. It just happens.
However, the scariest thing about the mask's use of Toon Force is how it affects the world around him. In most cases, the rules of Toon Force are applied to the user and whomever or whatever the force is affecting.
This even happens in the movie. Man, look at her go.
But in the true canon of the mask, this is not the case. And this leads to some, well, horrific imagery. The mask can pick up cars and knock over buildings with ease. He can dodge point-blank bullets and run fast enough to set the ground on fire. He has survived massive explosions, giant robots, and being kicked in the testicles so hard he flew.
Out of all the gore in those comics, that is the worst thing I've seen yet. But remember what we said before about him fighting Lobo? The guy who ate a city?
At one point, Lobo and the mask raced around the entire planet several times in the span of just a few seconds, and then crashed into each other in an absolutely gargantuan blast. Based on their after-trail rings and given an
Holy
estimated
shit.
time of less than half a minute, which fits given the context, they must have been going over 9 million meters per second.
What a couple of scamps.
There's only one way to really stop the mask, and that's by removing the mask itself.
Good luck trying. The only way is if the wearer has already decided to let it come off. And with the power it gives, who'd want to?
Technically, the conscience of the person the mask possesses still exists and could be reasoned with or tricked into removing the mask.
Like when Lobo threw a guilt bomb at him after he murdered hundreds of people.
But the mask itself has an astronomically powerful influence on its host.
Right. I mean, who doesn't like letting loose every once in a while? We've covered a lot of vicious murderers on the show, but I've never seen one who has as much fun with it as the mask.
Let's rock this joint!
I really hope this fight's for real.
All right,
I
the
want to
command
see.
bar is set, and we've run the data through all
It's gonna be fun.
possibilities.
But first, I've got a hunger for some.
I swear if you cut the commercial, I'll strangle you both with an actual blue
And we're back. I skipped the commercial for obvious reasons because the music's copyrighted.
Yep.
Apparently.
You're probably wondering how I got in this mess.
This last time my entire video got blocked.
It's animation, so we're skipping that part.
Wait, the fight's hand drawn? I've seen it. I was gonna watch the teaser, but I decided not to.
Okay. All right, Majora's mistake. You've got one chance to take that off.
Oh, this is gonna be good. I already like the soundtrack. Oh my god, I love the music.
What a ride! I must break you. Got it. Actually, that's not canon. Let's just say I know the right people. With this continuity gem, I can rewrite anything I think needs fixing. I could stop Hitler from being born, rewrite the Star Wars prequels, or even make you take off that mask. No! Stop it! No! This is over. Oh, wow! You weren't kidding! Ah, beans, we're in the storyboards!
Old chum, I think that zany stunt of yours ran out the budget. Can't make the scene if you don't have the green. Lucky for you, I have an idea!
What the fuck?
Honey bun, we're good to go!
Are you fucking kidding me? I get the joke, but come on.
What? Where'd you get that?
Oh, Jack, I'm already wearing it!
Like, where'd you,
Look at the
like,
sky.
wait, where'd you get that?
Although the internet thinks he might be, perhaps I've gone too far, far from my reality. I'll do this right. I'm not a joke. What even is a chimichanga?
What the fuck?
Fuck you.
Fuck you! Oh, come on! And this is why we don't get cartoon characters in death battles. I like that. Hmm? Ding ding!
He's gone! He's finally gone! He can never bother us again! Why don't I feel as awesome as I should?
To be fair, given his more robust history, Deadpool held his own intelligence, experience, and skill. He was relatively smarter and more, mentally put together in comparison. So it's possible he could have outsmarted the Mask, if given the chance.
Yeah, except that chance was never gonna come. He had some really cool feats of strength and speed, but the Mask blew him out of the water. Like, who cares that Deadpool pulled around a 6-ton copter when the Mask knocked over a building weighing over 1,000 tons? And comparing their speed, he's 100 times faster too. Like, there's no contest.
Not to mention the size of the blast from the Mask and Lobo's collision equals 322 teratons of TNT, trillions of times greater than Deadpool's asteroid feat.
Whiz, stop. None of that matters. It is stupid. We pit Deadpool against a cartoon god. Like you said, the Mask could just say no to damage. Deadpool couldn't even really hurt him. This whole thing was a blowout, a total stomp.
No, I mean, I guess you're right. We're supposed to be impartial, and we went too far. But Boomstick, it's too late to change it.
There's no way to mask what we've done.
The winner is...
What the hell?
Dear Wiz and Boomstick, I know our relationship has been a rocky one, but I just wanted to say thanks.
What has this
Thanks for
episode
helping me
become?
discover who I am, who I really am. The past decade of memes and cosplays and Hot Topic shirts changed me, and I couldn't see it on my own. You made me remember my true self, missing feet and all. And with some help from this royalty-free Sarah McLachlan ripoff song, in your heart, your true selves too. Sayonara, Death Battle. Sayonara.
I can't believe I'm saying this, Wiz, but I wish he was still around.
Yeah, me too. Oh no!
Oh, yeah!
The winner is me!
Hey, thanks for watching this.
What the fuck was that episode?
For the Battle Music theme by clicking the link down below, and we're about to announce this year's season finale.
Alright, what is it?
I have the power of youth on my side.
Sanji, right?
I am here!
What? Seriously? I was about to say it's a stomp for All Might, but I gotta remember that that's when he's actually at his best. Any shot to his stomach will basically drop him. And Might Guy, for y'all say the thing with Madara, he can't do that because the minute he does that, he basically kills himself. So that tactic's kind of out of the water because then the fight just ends in a draw. This is going to be a good match. I'm kind of looking forward to this. But with that being said, guys, I want each and every single one of you to stay awesome. Tell me if you enjoyed this. I know I sure did. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.